Hey guys, Huzz here bringing you another video. Now welcome back to Unranked Diamond, the series where we take a smurf account, fresh account, never played ranked before, and show you the adventure to Diamond. Now we return Platinum 169 LP, and recently, man, I do not know what's happening. It's like topsy-turvy land, that the bad quality games are now near Diamond, and hopefully you guys are having good games in lower rating. I have no idea. Like, it's just really, really weird. Can that guy have mid? I think I'm gonna mid. I'm in the mood to mid myself. I'm going mid, sorry, bud. I'm in the mood to Zed or Zerath or Vel'Koz, one of those three champions. Don't know which one, but it's gonna be one of those three, depending what matchup we're in. So yeah. We're obviously nearing Unranked to Diamond. It was a shame that we obviously lost the first promo, but it's been since that point. Like, the games up to that weren't that bad, but then we did the Renekton game in the promo, and that was fine. And ever since then, the game quality's just been quite low. Even the Kassadin game that we won, the game quality wasn't incredibly high. I don't know, it's just really weird right now. I'm probably going to ban Ivan. Alright, I'm a bit worried if that guy is going Heimerdinger. People, when I've been streaming recently, people have been spamming me going, what do I think of the new Heimerdinger? If you know anything about me and my channel, or me as a player, I actually have played Heimerdinger quite, well, more than the average player over the past few years. I don't think the changes are going to help him whatsoever. The problem with Heimerdinger isn't his stats. It isn't how much damage he does. It's the playstyle. It's... you plant your towers down, and then you're like, right, we have to fight here, guys. You know, we're strong here. Let's go. And then the enemy team decide, let's not fight here. Like, let's just go 10 feet over that way, and then Heimerdinger's like, oh. That's the problem with Heimerdinger. Like, you can just counter him completely by just not fighting where he wants. It's that simple. And if he has to set up towers in the middle of a fight, he's not doing that much damage. So I don't think that's going to help him that much, to be honest. And I even saw a post of one of the Heimerdinger mains was like, some of them are, he was like, some of the points are buffs, but he's like, he's scared that it's just going to make Heimerdinger, like, I don't know the wording he said, but he said something like overcomplicated or just too meshy. I don't know. I'll have to look up that post again. It was a while ago, though, when they were first looking to do Heimerdinger changes. So we got Gragas Jungle. We might have a Heimerdinger top, which is obviously AP. Okay, Gangplank will have a free farming lane if he's the one against Heimerdinger, which would be nice for a Gangplank, I guess. But also, you have to also say it's probably a free farming lane for Heimerdinger, you'd think, unless he gets camped, which obviously is always likely. Whenever there's a weird pick, you know, Teemo top or Heimerdinger or something, a lot of the time people camp them because they know they're not meta, they know they're not whatever strong for a reason because they're weak. So they're like, oh, I'll just camp the weak thing. So, yeah, that's also a thing that happens. So I'll just say one thing. From you guys watching this video, all the secret giveaways would have been done. The guy on Twitter, if you look at, like, if you don't look at my tweets, if you look at my tweets and mentions, you can see like, I replied to the guy who won. And then also Snapchat, we did a secret giveaway on the Kassadin episode, and the person that won was somebody, I said you can be creative if you want. Yeah, the person that won drew my logo, amazingly well done, in Snapchat. I don't have the name at hand, but yeah, that person I'll be contacting later. That was amazing. Like, I'm just saying that they've probably won. There could be more entries by then and now. I doubt people are going to beat that. So it was really good. Alright, we're against a LeBlanc. That might put a spanner in the works of a couple of the pinks I want to play, but let's see. Apparently LeBlanc does not exist. So I do really want to get a Zed game under my belt, but Zed versus LeBlanc is a really interesting matchup in most cases. It either goes really well or really badly, so I'm not going to do that today. Who do I want to play, though? What's our team comp? We're like pokey a little bit, with a bit of all-in, not a crazy amount. I might just go Annie. Yeah, Annie sounds good. Annie, like, to me, is going to be like the ultimate, like, wham! I jump in the middle and just, like, go boof. I could struggle in the 1v1, but again, as you guys know, I don't play for the 1v1s. It's why a lot of people go, Huzz, you know, you never win lane. I win lane occasionally, obviously, but I don't play to win lane. I play to win the game. It's a different playstyle. Like, some people have a playstyle to win their lane, and that's all they do. And then they go into team fights and go, I always lose. I'm always fed, but I always lose. I'm the opposite. I'm like the guy that gets... I do okay in lane phase, but then eventually do really well in team fights. That's kind of what I do. It's the playstyle I've always enjoyed, really. Let's go Goth Annie, because darkness and all that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. I don't know. Annie's just more basic, and sometimes that's the best way to go about things. Ignite, I'm going to go Ignite. It is questionable. You know, I could go Survivability Summoner, but I'm not going to. So without much further ado, let's get the loading screen where we break down today's game. Okay, welcome to the loading screen. This is our user website, lolskill.net. And as you can see, the enemy team have a 53.3% chance to win. But let's break it down. We have a Diamond 5 Gragas jungle, Diamond 5 Morgana support, Platinum 1 Annie mid as myself, Diamond 5 Heimerdinger, and a Diamond 5 Ezreal on my enemy team, sorry. A Diamond 5 Zyra, a Diamond 4 LeBlanc, with a pretty good KD, but a negative win rate. A Diamond 4 Kha'Zix, looks to be like a Kha'Zix main maybe, but he's already got quite a lot of ranked games, so maybe he just plays a lot of games anyway. Diamond 5 Lucian, pretty good win rate, and a Diamond 5 Gangplank. So the one thing that is easing my head a little bit about top lane is the Heimerdinger. This isn't his first game, thank God. He has played a bit of him, so it's not like a new person's gone, oh, Heimerdinger changes, let's go play Heimerdinger. So at least he has played the champion a bit. Okay, one of the games today we are playing Annie in the mid lane. The basic mid laner, really. Like, whenever you're brand new to League of Legends, if you're brand new to League of Legends, I would advise Annie as a mid laner, you know, 9 times out of 10. She just has the basics, and that's about it. She has the easy last hitting because you can last hit with spells and get your mana back. So I would definitely recommend this champion. It doesn't mean that she's a bad champion in any way by saying she's beginner. She just does what she does. Like, that's about it. She's not complicated at all. And like I said to you guys, there's no point making League of Legends games harder for yourself. If you are lower ratings, don't be playing the complicated champions, because that gives you way more to think about. If I see a Yasuo, a Lee Sin, a LeBlanc in bronze or silver, I'm questioning that, because it's just like, there's no point. You know, you have a lot to think about in winning a League of Legends game. What your win condition is, how are you going to get fed, what your team doing, what the enemy team are doing. And then the more complicated champion you're playing, you also have to think about that a lot more. So if you're low rated, I would really just play basic champs. It's that simple. And I'm not meaning that by any, you know, insult going, oh, you should only play basic if you're bronze. No, I'm not trying to say it that way. I'm just saying you might want to. It's just easier. Really, really easy. All right, so LeBlanc. She does beat me in the 1v1. Obviously, she beats pretty much everything in the 1v1. That's her playstyle. But what I have to basically live for is surviving. And then, like, looking for a one-shot on her, basically. We can one-shot each other at level 6. But the likely thing that's going to happen is she will just survive. If I Tibbers and all that, unless she literally gets one-shot, she'll just get away with W. So, yeah. Okay, lane that I'm nervous about today. Okay, they also swapped. I'm probably going to say top lane if Kha'Zix camps. Other than that, I'm not really nervous about an individual lane. Oops. Because all of us, I don't know, we have relatively good surviving lanes. Like bot lane, they have ultimate survival. Ezreal or Morgana shouldn't die. Gragas is kind of beefy. I have no idea what's going on in bot lane though. Okay, that's made me a bit nervous. So the LeBlanc is very, very squishy actually. As long as I can keep that Q damage going, we're all good. Okay, so you want to kill her. Okay, because we might be going for a kill here, I'm going to go for another thing of Q for further damage. Alright. Just protect the Gragas, that's good. No flash for LeBlanc, and the lane is pushing into my territory. Pretty good, pretty good. No, I need to get this farm. You don't want to gank like when there's a lot of farm around, because that's a lot of damage that you're just going to be taking from minions, because you have to run through them. She doesn't seem that comfortable on the champion, I don't know. She's expecting it. I get why Gragas is trying to like camper because the LeBlancs are annoying. So if you kind of get one a little bit on tilt in the early game, she might not perform as well as she wants to. So it's a good idea. She's going back though, so all the pressure that she's receiving, she's making the smart decision of going, hey, he can't gank me if I go by. You know, he can't gank me if I'm in shop, and it might stop him, you know, looking for mid lane for a while. Oh, that's the second time that Morgana's been up this way. That's really weird. If you notice, she's dead here again, like this way. That was the second time. We saw Lucian chasing her that way. She has both summoners up, and she's still... I'm really confused about that Morg. Okay, we're going to go for another Doran's Ring. Simple... Wait, what did I do? I have no idea. Simple because... I'm scared of her early game. Like, she went Darkseal first, and then she went Doran's Ring. So she's looking to get ahead as well. I could have gone Darkseal myself, technically. I'd only probably do that, though, if I was looking to upgrade the refillable straight to a corrupting, though, which I'm not really looking to do. Because I do need to start thinking about, like, a proper item build. Because, as you know, as I've told you guys numerous times, Doran's Ring items are good if you're wanting to survive the early game or get fed in the early game. Wow. I did ping missing. He just had no vision in top lane. And then... So Doran's Ring was obviously good in the early game for either getting ahead or surviving. But they're not very cost efficient because they don't actually build into anything. So that's the problem. She took a lot more damage than I did. I think I win the 1v1. We'll see. Oh, really? Win the 1v1. And missing bot lane. And they didn't ping missing, apparently. But not in the right time. You see, Ezra did ping missing. Yeah, like 40 seconds ago. Like I say to you guys, don't spam ping, but if someone's missing from the lane, you'll notice you ping occasionally. You don't just ping once and be like, ah, job done. Like, when I pinged missing of LeBlanc, within 5 seconds she was in top lane. So that's a relevant ping. But when they pinged missing, 30 seconds later, she's still missing. So just do another one. Just go ping. Again, like, it's like, you got eyes, bro? Yeah, I do. Well done. Good observation. But if I'm focusing on LeBlanc, I'm not focusing about your bot lane, am I? Not that much. So it's just helping your team in communication. You want your team to know as much information as they possibly can. So, yeah. I am nervous about the Morgana, though. Because Ezreal's already said she's taking way too much damage. But we'll see. Who got the kill? He's dead again. Again, I am expecting him just to get camped. If I was the Kha'Zix, that's what I'd do. I'd be like, there's a Heimerdinger, I'm going for him every single moment of this game. I probably wouldn't even gank mid or bot. Because there's no point. Heimerdinger is basically free kills for those two. All Gangplank needs to do is land a 1 barrel combo, and I think Heimerdinger's dead because of the slow. What are you doing? Okay, cool. I don't know why Gragas is there. Oh, he's building AP. Okay. So, whenever I play against LeBlancs, I don't know, I'm always cursed with the fact that it's like, okay, I can try and control her in the 1v1, but if I ping missing and she goes missing for a second, you need to react. He's getting ganked again. Maybe he can survive under a tower, I don't know. Surviving under a tower is more likely, yeah. It is hard to tower dive a Heimerdinger. I would never personally do that. Hey, got one, nice. So that's good. That's why they shouldn't tower dive a Heimerdinger. Because that's what he lives for, is people tower diving him. They just want to 2v3 the bot lane. This game is looking to be another one of those interesting quality games, everybody. Okay. Good 1v1 kill on the Blanc, though. Again, I have said, I think I win the 1v1. I literally, the last time I said, hey, I think I win the 1v1, Zyra literally showed up that instant. So I was like, oh. But I'm not scared of the Blanc in the 1v1. What I am scared, though, is now bot lane. Like I said in the early game, bot lane should be relatively free. Ezreal, Morgana, you're such a safe lane. You got range pokey Q Ezreal that you can just free farm for way back in the lane. And Morgana has, you know, the spell shield. She's got a W that you could outpush with if you need to. Really safe. And they're the lane that's actually struggling the most. They're struggling more than the Heimerdinger, which, as again, I thought Heimerdinger would struggle quite a lot. But it does seem that Morgana, like, there's contradicting stories going on here. Morgana thinks she's playing perfect, and Ezreal thinks she's playing bad. So again, I'm not watching that bot lane, so I don't know what's going on. But there does seem to be a contradicting story, so who knows? Yeah, okay, all this little bunk is doing, man, is looking for other people other than me. I think she knows she can't do anything to me. Yeah, she's nearly dead. And Gragas is dead again. He needs to stop building AP. It's just silly. If you're playing a tanky champion, it's like yesterday's episode of Maokai. If you're playing a tanky champion, sure, there might be an option to go AP. You know, that might be one build you can do. But it's probably, you know, it's not the smart thing to do if you're already 0-3. Adjust your build. This game is going pretty bad. That was a weird cue. Our chance to win this game, though, because there's always a chance, is probably grouping. But like I said to you guys, that's the problem with Heimerdinger. When you're looking for a group victory, all the enemy team need to do... She just killed herself. What the hell? You shouldn't push it. Why are you pushing? I'm literally on the way back to lane. He shouldn't be pushing it because I'm on my way back. But yeah, the problem with if you want to go for a grouping victory with a Heimerdinger is if the enemy team just decide, okay, you guys want to group? Oh, you've got all your towers down? Oh, we're not going to fight you. Like, that's the problem. God, the bot lane is really struggling. Okay, she just walked into them. Okay, yeah, I think this Morgana is a little bit interesting playstyle, everybody. She keeps dying over and over again, or you just see her making really bad plays. And never using summoners. She literally just walked into them then when she had no health. Again, like I've been saying, the quality of the games, we're getting closer to Diamond, and the quality of the games are just going down. I have no idea why. I'm on my way top lane. Okay, there's no ward there. Let's put that... Okay, he knows I'm coming, but I might be able to still kill him. We'll see. He's either under tower or he's running, so I'm taking the bet that he's running. Morgana's dead again. I wonder if she's on her own account, man. Like, I know this is usually not a good thing to say that, but no Sightstone, rushing Mobies when you're not roaming. Remember, guys, Moby boots are fine as a support, but there's a reason you buy them. You're roaming. She hasn't roamed. She hasn't left the bot lane. She isn't looking for roams. Damn it. I got one kill. GPR. I can one-shot, like, the LeBlanc pretty easily. Ooh, not that one. I can one-shot her pretty easily, which is good. But I don't know. I think this game might be a little bit too far gone. I just want to watch the Morgana and see what she does. Yeah. Like, Ezra's on the same page as me. She's rushed boots over Sightstone when she hasn't been roaming. And she's just been walking into people. So I don't know. The playstyle is interesting, put it that way. I don't know why she's leaving the Ezreal, though. When your Ezreal is weak, I wouldn't leave him. Because the Lucian will absolutely bombard. They need to run. They shouldn't be trying to take this fight, really. I don't think they win it in an open team fight unless Heimerdinger is a magician. Please leave. If one time this game you listen to pings, please listen to them now. Please listen to them. No, Morgana's not listening. Please. What are you doing? Oh, this is annoying. This is diamond quality games. This is why I get so frustrated with this level of play. And like I literally said, you can't leave your Ezreal who's weak because he's just going to get killed by a Lucian. This I could write this game down of what's going to happen over the next 5 minutes and it'll probably come true. It's too predictable. We know what the enemy team are doing, yet my team are completely like they don't have an idea. It's crazy to me. And I know a lot of people say, oh, Huzz, your strength is game knowledge, so obviously you're probably looking for things that other people aren't. Maybe, but still, I've been playing this game a long time. I've done Unranked to Diamond years and years and years. I know what a Diamond 5 player should be able to do. This is stuff that they should know. This isn't special stuff, you know. Really not special stuff. I'm presuming this is all warded. Yeah. I don't even think the Ezreal was that bad. Like, yes, he's 50 CS down, but it was like my game with Xayah yesterday. I think he got given a support that isn't giving him anything positive and only negative. I honestly think that is with this Ezreal. Maybe I'm wrong, but I really just think this Morgana has just not offered him anything and just walked into people, get free damage, just suicided several times. I think that's what he's had to deal with this game. Unfortunately for him. Yoink. Yeah, I literally have to hit every single like combo ability on that and with an auto attack to get a kill on her right now, but it's good. Like again, I'm doing fine this game, and that again, it's a small frustration. We don't care about Cloud. Can you go away? I really don't trust you in my lane. Like, I don't mean to be rude to the Morg, but I just don't want her near me. Like, I just don't. Go away. And of course she took the kill. The one player we don't want any gold on. God damn it. Well, like I said earlier, grouping potentially is our strength this game. Like they are strong in grouping too, don't get me wrong, gangplank, etc. But I think it's a way that we potentially could win this game as well. Ezreal should be nowhere near him. He wanted my butt. We shouldn't take that fight though. That's and she didn't run away. Oh my god. That can't be her account. No way. I know people have bad games and that's the biggest reply people say. But you can tell sometimes when people are just not at nowhere near the level. Like just they're not here. Go Ezreal, go! Damn. I could potentially kill them. We'll see. Where did Gangplank go? Morgana's probably going to suicide in a second. Yeah, that's predictable. Like, I don't know what she's doing. Like, this is why I'm questioning if that's her account. Part of me doesn't think it is. Because she just, there's knowledge of like, just basic things in League of Legends of, we knew they were in there. Like 100% I knew they were in there. You guys, I'm sure knew that they were in there. It was the most obvious thing in the world. And she didn't. Just completely walking in. And it's just like, huh? And again, this is where Unranked to Diamond changes. If you notice, if you've been watching the whole season of Unranked to Diamond, that type of thing, I was in like, you know, when we were silver, gold, whatever, I'd probably be like, oh, that was obvious. But I wouldn't be frustrated by it. I'm frustrated by it now because these players should know. If this Morgana is genuinely a Diamond odd player, I don't know what the hell they're doing. Like, they'd probably either not, and they are on someone else's account, or I don't know what. I don't know. I really don't know. Need void stuff? No, we don't need to rush Void Staff. It's not that scary what they have. Like, this guy's build is really bad. There's a reason why he's 1-4-2. Like, if he went the Zhonya build, it would have been way better for him in top lane when he was getting camped. Because he could stay still. They're two squishy champions, but instead he builds Void. So he shouldn't have done that. He should have built the Zhonya build way stronger in this situation. Here we go. Oh my god, she landed a Q. She landed a Q, everybody! Woo! It's a miracle. Oh, she's bought Banshee's Veil. So just to kind of like not have the confusion for a lot of people. The other day, someone and I did it. The first game I saw it, it was like Banshee's. Banshee's is now an AP item, everybody. So I remember it was like a Ziggs or something. People were like, oh, that Ziggs has no damage because he's got a Banshee's Veil. Banshee's is AP. So Gragas has continued, by the way, to build AP, even though he's doing really bad. Damn, that Thunderlord's proc. I was doing the best I can to, like, defend, but... Okay, 1 kill, 2 kill, 2 kill? No. Okay, got a lot of gold. Item build-wise, what do I need? What do I need? What do I need? What's their team come? One shot, basically. So I need to get beefy, so I'm going to go Leandre. Getting that extra bit of health while still maintaining a lot of damage, I think, is the perfect item right now. He did have flash, the Gragas. He could have flashed during the E. It would have hit the Zyra. You got that kill if you're confident. Oh, E! Nice. Oh, I don't have Tibbers. This is awkward. Oh my god, he just flashed on top of me. Not having Tibbers is basically like, this is awkward. And obviously he flashed on top of me to finish me off, so... There's not a lot I could have done about that, I just don't want him to get inhibitor. He shouldn't get it, though. Interesting. I don't know, there's a chance we can win this game. The enemy team are making mistakes, it's just they're so far ahead anyway. It's like, the LeBlanc's not that relevant, but it's the Gangplank, it's the Kha'Zix 8-1, it's the Lucian that's 6-3 with 220 CS. It's like, oh boy. But both me and LeBlanc, you'll notice both of our last hits are kind of low this game, because both of us have been, I don't know if the right word is to say with the core of our teams, because that's probably not, but we've had to kind of get involved in places other than mid lane a lot. Or there's been a lot of stuff in mid lane, so it's just like, oh, we can't get farmed that much. Gragas? Dead. See them? They are making mistakes every now and then. We get like an occasional kill. What are you doing? She just literally inted. She literally just walked up to them and just walked in and died. She flashed. Oh, this Morgana, man. Like I say, I'm really sorry, guys. Like, I genuinely am sorry because these commentaries right now are not the most entertaining, and I know they're not. But I can't do anything about game quality. Like, I can't control these players. This is to a rating, like I've mentioned a few times, where 99% of League players are never going to get to. This is like Diamond 5 MMR. 99% of League players are not going to get here. And yet we have this type of quality. It mind boggles me. It's crazy. Which is why my mind goes instantly. Maybe I'm giving like Diamond 5 players the benefit of the doubt, but I think most D5 players are not bad players at all. Diamond 5 is a good rating, and that's why I'm just like, is this Morgana's account? Because like 1 and 9, I don't know. And a lot of those deaths just haven't been like, oh yeah, you died. It's been walking into people or just having zero knowledge about what's going on deaths. Which you don't usually see. Lucian just killed Gragas and then still has pressure. This game's awkward. Morgana, no. We don't want to go for him. We don't want to go for him. Morgana, you have to learn when you're not going to go for a kill, bud. You should know that. We can't we can't kill that guy. He'll one-shot you. Holy moly. It's like a toddler. Anybody have like young brothers and sisters or cousins or something? It's literally, or like, you know, you're a teacher and you have to look after small kids. I don't know. It's like that. It's like the Morgana just walks into danger and you're just like, nope, come on, go this way. So what? Are they doing it? They are. This is actually a good chance for us to try and do something. We can. I think we should go for a fight, to be honest. Oh. Damn, I thought I'd one-shot him. He's way too fed. Level 14, 15. Yeah, they're just too strong. Oh well. I guess win some, lose some again? Go, Ezreal! This is actually a really good clean by him, but... One more to attack! Oh, I think he went for a Q. Damn, they're so strong. It's a shame I didn't one-shot that Lucian. Balls. But being level 15 as a AD carry... Wait, is he ahead? He's got the most XP in the game, everybody. I just noticed. He's level 15. Nobody else is level 15 in the game. And now Gangplank just got level 15. Yeah. Damn, he's really far ahead. For an AD carry... She just wants to die. Some people have said, oh, Huz, maybe take a break from League. No. Like, Unranked Diamond's going completely fine. Again, we still have nearly a 66% win rate, so it's not a problem. It's just we're going through a slump of bad games. It's really weird. And again, as always, you want to lose the game? I get Heimerdinger's reasoning. Wow, he just one-shot him. That was really good. Live, Gragas. Gragas! Oh, Jesus. That was a Zyral on top of us. Need to get over here. Okay, well, 2 for 2, I think. And this game is kind of a 4v5, so that's not bad. If we can just keep trying to get gold on people that are important, so me, Ezreal, Heimerdinger for damage, we'll see. I don't think it's going to be a win, but yeah. Let's go Hex thingy. I need to get to people, so we're going to go Proto Belt, just to have that extra, like, vroom, to get to people. The one-shot combo that I desperately need to do this game. I just don't think I'm going to be able to one-shot the Lucian, which is the biggest person I need to one-shot. So that's the problem. That's a big problem. We can't really stop the Baron that easily, because if we stop Baron, our whole base just gets, like, blown apart. She's walked into people again. It is literally a... Well, it's not a 4v5. It's like a 4v6. That's what it feels like. If I had Tibbers, I'd probably go in. But yeah, it feels like a 4v6. It's not like, oh, we just don't have a teammate. It's that they have an extra teammate, you know. This game would probably be easier if she actually wasn't here. I don't have one-shot potential anymore. Jesus, how didn't he die? Spectra's cow. More Spectres and Mercs, so that's why. Jesus! That was close. It was a good idea. He's just too tanky now. Oh well. This game was a bit lame, I'm gonna be honest. I do think the Morgana was inting though. Like, I'm gonna, like, here's the thing. I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt to this person that she is playing on her own account. So if she is playing her own account, I believe she must be inting, because you can't go 113 on Morgana without basically inting, in my opinion. Like, she has walked into people, you know. That to me is inting. So, yeah. Who knows? Who knows? But let's see how much LP we lost again. This is, hopefully we can just get on a track of having nice games again. I'm always in the vicinity that I can always play better, but this is a type of game that even if I got really far ahead, I still have a 12 death Gragas and a 13 death Morgana. It's like, well, does it matter how strong I am at that point? Who knows? But we lost another 15. We're at B plus 675 damage done. We did the second most on our team. Heimerdinger the second. So I saw Heimerdinger. I think he should have changed his build. Like, he went Void Rush. If he went Zhonya Rush, I think it would have helped him more in lane phase. But you saw his damage wasn't bad. He one-shot the Lucian, who was really fed this game, obviously, which is really good going. But the enemy team just got too far ahead in just general lane phase. So if you look at the damage done, obviously damage done always tells a story when everybody's damage dealers. So the whole enemy team is damage dealers. So Lucian does the most damage on his team. Heimerdinger did more damage than him. Then the next person after Lucian in the game was me. I was doing decent damage comparing to the rest of the team. And then Ezreal was doing mediocre damage. And then you can see Morgana, none. Like, it just doesn't exist. And Gragas, none. And he went AP. So the Gragas who went AP in jungle did no damage. Why did he go AP? And Morgana, who was basically just walking into people, who is a damage dealing support as an AP support Morgana, did no damage. It was like, holy moly. You know, again, I think this whole game we may have been fixated on the Morgana a bit too much. The Gragas, honestly, had a horrible game too. 2-12-4, Runic Echo, Banshee Veil AP item, and Sheen and Sorcerer Boots. He went pure AP as well with over 10 deaths. It's like, huh? What's going on? So again, I am going to report this person. I'm not going to report the Gragas for inting because I didn't see him just walking into people. I think he just got beat. But we saw in this video Morgana walking into people. To me, in my book, it may be different in your book. To me, that's inting. So that's where we're going to leave it off today, guys. Again, disappointing games, but a lot of people like these episodes. I know a lot of people dislike them too, and I understand why. But a lot of people like these episodes because it's like, oh damn, it happens up in that rating? I thought it was just bronze. I thought it was just silver. Yeah, no, it happens everywhere. Trust me. This is solo queue in general. It's just more surprising when it happens up here because you don't expect it, right? When I was low rating, I was like, no, Diamond's like heaven, right? Diamond's is going to be like the place that everybody wants to be, and it's great, and you have a great time. Nope, it's the exact same. So that's why yellow hell doesn't exist in my book. You get the rating you deserve, but also you're not stuck because of other people, because every single rating of the game is the exact same. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Again, if you are okay with the pain and you appreciate me uploading every episode, throw a like on the video. It eases the pain a little bit more, just so I know that I have you guys' support. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time.